Good morning, Oakridge family. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Oakridge. Please continue eating and enjoying. I am so proud to welcome you this morning. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for the Oakridge class of 2021. And yeah, that's fine, you can clap. We also want to welcome family and friends and faculty and staff who are joining us via our live stream on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for being with us today from a distance. It's an honor to be with you today to celebrate in the beautiful Arlington Ballroom and Live by Lowe's Hotel, nestled between two of our city's landmarks, the Globe Life Field and AT&T Stadium. You look pretty happy today. I'm glad about that. I am happy as well. And those of us who are able to join you, we feel your joy. I'm thankful for this beautiful day, for this perfect venue for a graduation, for each of our families here with us, and also for the fact that it's another great day to be an Oakridge Owl. Yeah. I don't know if you know, there were just 7 in our school's first graduating class back in 1985. Today, 81 talented owls will become the school's 37th graduating class, increasing the number of Oakridge alumni to 1,918. In a few moments, we will recognize each member of the class of 2021 in typical Oakridge fashion, individually and personally. As you browse through your programs, you might notice that under each student's name is the year he or she entered the Oakridge School. I think of those dates like the sunrise of the Oakridge experience. Mackenzie's sunrise was in 2017. She was in the 9th grade, roughly 1,460 days ago. Gage's came in 2013. He was in the 5th grade, 2,920 days ago. Yep, way to go, Gage. Ananya was in 2009, way back in the 1st grade, 4,380 days ago. And Shivani's, along with Jay, Celeste, Morgan, Anna, Madison, Alex, Kate, Josh, PJ, Marissa, and Olivia's was back in 2006. In preschool, and that was 5,475 days ago. Each member of this class and your parents can likely recall the first day of Oakridge. Clean, crisp uniforms, fresh haircuts, new backpacks, and a bucket full of dreams. Not much is better than a beautiful sunrise to boost one's energy and give one hope. Whatever year you entered Oakridge, you likely remember your sunrise. Just as the sun rises, so too it sets. It happens every day, and it happens as we begin and end new chapters of our lives. As we all know, so much of life happens between the rising and the setting of the sun. This is our time to play and work, to emote and relate, to laugh and to cry. For these graduates, they have grown up between the Oakridge sunrise date we talked about a minute ago and last night's sunset event. Whether their journey has lasted 1,000 days or 5,000 days, they have laughed, they have loved, they have learned, created, collaborated and cried, dreamed, dared, and danced. Enough time has passed that they've experienced the full range of emotions, from joy and jubilation to sadness and sorrow. Last night, to commemorate the figurative sunsetting of their Oakridge life, these 81 gathered in the Fine Arts Hall to watch their senior video together. Then they ventured across the street to Frank Field to have dinner together, and then actually watched the sunset on our practice fields together. They talked and reminisced, and they laughed together one last time as Oakridge students. And the sun eventually set on this formative chapter of their lives. Last night was special for the class of 2021, and it was for the school as well. And how special it is to think that we may now have the opportunity for yet one more Oakridge tradition, another in a long list of blessings, those that have sprouted even in the midst of this unusual time. It's funny. If we look hard enough, we can almost always find a silver lining. And the glass, most of the time, can be half full. The trick is, we have to choose to see things in life that way. Life is a series of sunrises and sunsets, complemented with lots and lots of living in between. May God bless each one of these young men and women as the sun quickly sets on their Oakridge experience and slowly begins to rise on the next exciting chapter in 25 states and 4 countries. Thank you and have a great day.
I was expecting to sit down for a little bit longer, Mr. Kellum. That's a little bit shorter than usual. Good morning. I am so happy to see all of our graduates here at Live by Lowe's, and honored to greet our graduates who are participating from home today. Our thanks to Agigo Communications for today's live stream. Welcome to the 2021 Oakridge Commencement, audiences near and far. Each year, our faculty awards, 4 faculty awards are voted on by the upper school faculty and awarded to the senior class. I would like to announce and honor those award winners at this time. As your name is called, if you would please come up to the stage to receive your plaque from Mr. Renshaw. The first award is the Rotarian Award. Rotary is an organization of professional businessmen and women worldwide who provide humanitarian service, encourage high ethical standards in all vocations, and help build goodwill and peace in our world. The object of Rotary is to encourage and foster the ideal of service. The Rotarian Award recognizes each year a student in our upper school who shows great concern for the community, and through this concern gives of themselves unselfishly. The award voted upon by upper school faculty is given this year to a student who has completed over 500 hours of community service during her 4 years of upper school. The recipient of this year's Rotarian Award is Ananya Kumar. The next award is the Upper School Citizenship Award. This award is given to a student who has demonstrated overall excellence in citizenship, recognized by teachers and administrators as a model citizen in our upper school, and as a role model for the entire student body. This year's recipient is a very deserving young man who has exhibited good-heartedness, has developed positive relationships, and has continually shown an elevated level of empathy. This year's recipient is Will Emmert. The OWL Award is presented to a student who has been in the upper school for grades 9 through 12 and who has displayed character traits that don't necessarily appear on a report card, but nevertheless are crucial for finding success and personal fulfillment. Grit, perseverance, resiliency, and grace are all evident in the recipient of the OWL Award. The upper school faculty is thrilled to announce Aiden Rodriguez for this year's OWL Award. The Oakridge School mission statement reads, to inspire students to seek their full potential in academics, the arts, and athletics in a challenging and nurturing environment that cultivates social responsibility, mutual respect, and personal integrity. The Upper School Faculty Award is presented to the student who has realized his or her potential and who best exemplifies the triple aspect of the Oakridge School's mission statement, by having consistently exhibited excellence in academics, the arts, and athletics. This award is given to a student who embodies everything this school seeks to accomplish through its diverse and engaging educational environment. This year's recipient is Emily Meadows. Mr. Kellum, the faculty and I have examined the credentials of the members of this class. We have found that they meet the stipulations that make them worthy of receiving the Oakridge School diploma. As each name is called, we invite members of the family to stand. We ask that all applause be withheld until all seniors have received their diplomas, and Mr. Kellum has conferred upon them the rights, honors, and privileges associated with the Oakridge School diploma. We will start this morning by presenting diplomas to our salutatorians, Jacob Colba, Nicholas Miller, and Roma Zaidi, and our valedictorian, Kieran Barker, after their speeches. Then we will go in alphabetical order, beginning with Paula Costa and closing with Mackenzie Yentes. Every once in a while, students have achieved at the highest level, and we have a tie. Today, we recognize 3 salutatorians and 1 valedictorian. Congratulations to these remarkable students, the class of 2021, and our families for the collective accomplishments we celebrate this morning. Our first speaker today is Jacob Colba. Jacob is one of our salutatorians. He was accepted to Texas A&M University and the University of Texas at Austin. Jacob has chosen Texas A&M University, where he will study electrical engineering. Jacob fully embodies the Oakridge School's mission of cultivating social responsibility, mutual respect, and personal integrity. An AP Scholar with distinction, a National Merit Commended Scholar, he has been honored as most dedicated AP Calculus BC student and most outstanding student in the following subjects: AP Statistics, AP Physics C, Honors Environmental Science, and Economics. Jacob has always done well academically, relishing the challenge of honors and advanced placement courses. Not to minimize these accomplishments, but Jacob is proudest of winning trivia night at Oakridge, 3rd place in dodgeball, and graduating with this prestigious class of 2021. Over the summers, Jacob volunteers at the public library, organizing family game nights. He is a founding member of Oakridge's Mu Alpha Theta Math Honor Society, where he tutors middle and upper school students. Funny, brilliant, and humble, Jacob deflects praise to others and is always willing to help other students. Intellectual curiosity and authentic learning are most important to Jacob. He spends his free time reading books, exploring topics, and asking questions, and values learning for its own sake. Jacob leads by example, listens, and allows everyone to contribute. Jacob considers others' commitments or comments and reflects before responding. Jacob may not be the most loquacious, but when he shares, it is insightful, powerful, and his peers and teachers stop to listen. Jacob is highly respected by his classmates. Join me in welcoming our salutatorian, son of Tammy Rounsley and Mr. Todd Colba, Jacob Arthur Colba.
Hello, friends, families, and faculty of the Oakridge School. It is much to my displeasure that has made me do the opening speech. And my only solace is that you will have forgotten this whole thing by the time you've heard the windbaggery that is Kieran's speech. For those of you that know me, and by that I mean have had any kind of conversation with me, I don't talk very much, and my communication and language skills could use some significant improvement. So when they told me I was supposed to give a speech, my only goal was to somehow get out of it. My first thought was to politely ask Ms. Kramer if I had to give a speech, and unfortunately, she said yes. My second thoughts were how I could get out of at least writing a speech, so I started asking people to write one for me. Strangely, nobody really volunteered for that, except, of course, for Kieran, who wrote a very colorful speech for me, and you should all be very thankful I'm not giving that speech right now. Lastly, I tried to get out of giving a real speech. Unfortunately, much to my dismay, Ms. Kramer kept rejecting the rough drafts I submitted. Apparently, just getting up here and shouting inspirational quotes doesn't count as a speech either. And then Kieran and Roma chickened out of our group ideas for speeches. Apparently, they didn't want to get up here and do Macbeth, and, well, our reenactments of Macbeth left much to be desired, so you should be very thankful for that. Thus, I was left with no choice but to get up here and give a real speech, except for the first 90 seconds, which I managed to waste with pointless filler about not wanting to give a speech. I would like to start off my real speech by thanking a few people for helping us get to where we are. First of all, I would like to thank my sister for helping me write this speech. It only cost me a milkshake and fries. She's the best person in the world and way cooler than me. That's not supposed to be there. Anyways, I would really like to thank our teachers for their hard work. How they inspired us to learn and grow. They challenged us and pushed us to our limits. In the end, we benefited from it. Every student in this room owes their success to the efforts of the faculty, who always went above and beyond for us. Oakridge did more than teach us about the Pythagorean theorem and how the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Oakridge gave us lessons in friendship and perseverance. Believe it or not, I spoke even less before I came to Oakridge, and I've made friends and memories here that I will never forget. I'm sure many of you can say the same, though if you're like me, you might be reluctant to share those memories in front of your family and teachers. So instead of giving any anecdotes, would anyone like me to reenact a scene from Macbeth? I have memorized all the parts. I can play all 4 of them. It would be fantastic. No? Okay. As I said, we learned more here than just academics here. Mrs. Bonner taught us compassion by checking the schedule and only putting tests on days we didn't already have them. Thank you, Ms. Bonner. Ms. Tate taught us constant vigilance with her regular pop quizzes. Mr. Irons taught us the importance of an incredibly detailed calendar. Ms. Trebe taught us forgiveness and would forgive the chance to correct our mistakes without ever mentioning them again. Thank you, Ms. Trebe, for doing that one thing. Don't worry about it. Ms. Iadeji taught us to never forget a semicolon in Java, a mistake you will only make a dozen times. In all seriousness, I would like to take this chance to say a fond farewell to Mr. Irons, Ms. Trebe, and Mrs. Iadeji. Oakridge will not be the same without you. I hope you remember us as kindly as we will remember you. As we gather here today, we look towards the future. We're going off to college, and as much as I love Oakridge, I'm glad to be done with high school. But I don't think I have to tell any of you that it really doesn't get any easier from here. We're going off to college, and now we have to actually make the effort to take care of ourselves and live on our own. And if you're anything like me, you haven't learned a thing from your parents' cooking lessons, and you'll spend the first 3 months living off of Pop-Tarts and ramen noodles. We'll face challenges, and as much as I'd like to give a hopeful speech about how you'll all overcome them, the truth is you'll probably fail many times before you succeed. We're not graduating because we've learned everything we need to. As great as our teachers are, and as great as our parents are, there's only so much they can do to prepare us for college, and only so much they can do to prepare us for life. We're graduating because we learned how to learn, how to recognize our failures and learn from them, take something from them, and make our next fall, our next failure, a little easier, a little softer. And eventually, we will learn to stand on our own. We will continue to learn and grow well beyond high school, well beyond college, and far into the rest of our lives. Thank you for giving me the chance to drag out the ceremony a little longer. I will now cede the mic to Miller, who is probably much more serious about this than I was.
Thank you, Jacob. Our next salutatorian is Nicholas Charles Miller. Nicholas was accepted to 7 universities. Among the highlights are University of Chicago, Gettysburg College, University of Richmond, University of Texas at Austin, and College of William and Mary. Nicholas loves to learn. He enjoys intelligent discourse, interacting with his friends and teachers, reading about varied and unfamiliar subjects, delving into his favorite subjects, and challenging himself to learn more. Nicholas never hesitates to take the lead or jump into a project. Nicholas loves history, politics, government, and the European Union. He can name obscure political parties and their members in every EU member nation. He knows the EU government system and how it works. He follows every EU election and can confidently discuss the repercussions of the results. While the EU may be his favorite subject, Nicholas also enjoys US government. He loves our electoral system and works tirelessly to reach new voters through block walking, calling, and writing. He has interned for a U.S. congressional campaign and served as a Tarrant County election clerk. His teachers and peers affectionately call him Prez, saying that they knew a future president back when he was young. Although Nicholas is a natural leader who loves politics and could one day see himself running for office, his true passion is studying the formation of governments. From an early age, Nicholas's intellectual pursuits have been awarded and recognized. He's won numerous competitions in multiple subjects, including math, language arts, history, and geography. He has consistently earned top grades in all classes, as well as multiple academic awards, including 2 Most Outstanding Student Awards this year, AP European History and AP Spanish Literature, and Most Dedicated AP Art History. Nicholas is the founding member of Oakridge's Model United Nations and was awarded an honorable delegate at the state competition. Nicholas has selected the University of Chicago and plans to major in public policy. Please join me in welcoming our salutatorian, son of Jeffrey and Jennifer Miller, Nicholas Charles Miller.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for that kind introduction, Mr. Anderson. Maybe a little too kind. And thank you, parents, grandparents, friends, and everyone else for being here today, both in person and online. I am so excited and honored to be here in front of you all. I think something important to know about me is that I have really, really bad balance. Maybe it's the flat feet, but I've never been able to understand how people are able to jump up and down on one foot or walk with their feet perfectly in a straight line. On our 9th grade class trip together, in one of the activities, we had to climb a telephone pole and then jump off. In a harness, of course. And honestly, I was pretty nervous. I've never been a big fan of heights, but I wanted to try stepping outside my comfort zone. I could use this as an opportunity to say, you shouldn't be afraid to take risks. But the truth is, in that instant when I decided to climb the telephone pole, I was utterly terrified. I was worried about hurting myself or falling on someone else or embarrassing myself or any of the other crazy scenarios my mind could come up with. I didn't have to totally get over my fear. I just had to control it and not be paralyzed by indecision. We'll all face scary situations in our lives, but how we act in those situations is much more important than how we feel about them. Climbing up that pole, everything was going great, and I could feel my confidence building as I climbed higher and higher. Then, disaster. I missed the very last bar on the pole, and I swung way out into the air, eventually swinging back and slamming into the pole on the way down. Now, I know this might sound a little bit painful, but don't worry. I promise there's a good part in here. Even though I had semi-failed in my task, okay, I totally flunked, the way down was actually a ton of fun. I had the best view of the Colorado River and a beautiful sky and clouds and sun, and especially my classmates, all of you. Even though I came up short of my initial expectations, I was grateful for the opportunity to look around, enjoy the view, and savor the moment. Even in that moment of failure, there was a little bit of beauty. Our failures are always a learning experience, but they can also be fun too, if you stop to smell the roses. Now, on that fall down the pole, I was incredibly grateful to be wearing a harness. In many ways, we've all been wearing a harness for our whole lives, courtesy of some wonderful parents, teachers, and friends. In the 8 years I have spent at Oakridge, I have been fortunate enough to have an incredible safety harness of caring supporters from 5th grade to 12th grade and everywhere in between. Soon, though, it will seem like we have all moved into a phase in our lives where there is no harness, that we're climbing that pole all by ourselves. Remember, though, that if we know where to look, we can always make a harness. You probably don't know how to make a harness or fashion some ropes or whatever, and neither do I. The good news, though, is that somebody out there, maybe even somebody in this room, knows how to help craft the perfect harness for all of our hardest moments. None of us is as smart as all of us. So keep in touch with the people in this room. Do your best to make new friends wherever life takes you, and never, ever be afraid to reach out and ask for a little help. With that in mind, you will only build a stronger, more helpful, and more supportive harness. Yes, I sort of failed that day in 9th grade. I've missed goals plenty of times since then, and I can guarantee that I'll come up short many, many more times in the future. But that's okay, because on the way down, I know I'll get the best view and be kept safe by my trusty harness. Thank you all so much for sharing this special day with us, both in person and online. And if you take nothing else away from what I have said today, please remember this. If at the conclusion of the ceremony you feel the sudden urge to go climb a telephone pole, remember to wear or make a harness. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Nicholas. It is now my pleasure to introduce Roma Zaidi and the final salutatory address. Roma was accepted to 14 universities, and among the highlights are Emory University, University of Miami, University of Oklahoma, University of Missouri, Kansas City, the University of Texas at Austin, and Wellesley College. Roma has chosen to attend the University of Missouri, Kansas City as a student in the highly selective BA-MD joint program. This program only admitted 15 students from outside of Missouri. At the Oakridge School, Roma is an academic powerhouse, taking all advanced placement and honors classes. Her attention to detail, strong work ethic, and thoughtful contributions to classroom discussions earned her senior year distinctions as Most Outstanding AP Biology and Most Outstanding AP Art History student. In its inaugural year, Roma was a Mu Alpha Theta Mathematics Honor Society founding member and currently serves as its vice president. One of her favorite activities in the club is tutoring younger math students in Algebra 1 and geometry. Outside of Oakridge, Roma has volunteered at the Muslim Community Center for Human Services since 7th grade. From an early age, Roma has known she wanted to pursue medicine, specifically drawn toward research. As a sophomore, she founded the Oakridge Medical Professions Club. Over the last 3 years, under Roma's leadership, the club has invited medical professionals to speak about their experiences, written cards to first responders and hospitalized children, and volunteered at local clinics. She has also participated in Texas Christian University's Research Apprentice Program, assisting Dr. Yuri Stermetchi's research on solid-state physics. In January 2019, Roma was selected to participate in the Health Professionals Recruitment and Exposure Program at UT Southwestern Medical Center. Roma's name in Arabic means kind and merciful, and she lives up to that moniker. Through the power of social media, Roma connected with a student impact group that provided opportunities for high school students across the nation to serve communities creatively. Her group created Push Past Purple to help raise money and awareness for domestic abuse shelters. Please join me in welcoming our salutatorian and daughter of Doctors Uzma and Wasik Zaidi, Roma Zaidi.
Thank you for the lovely introduction, Mr. Anderson. Salutations, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today to celebrate this momentous occasion. I would also like to wish a belated Eid Mubarak to all my fellow Muslims out there. Today, all 81 of us will finally walk across the stage, whether in person or virtually, and receive our diploma, supposedly marking the end of our childhood. To be candid, I don't believe that I can offer you guys any new advice, since I'm only 18 years old, like the rest of you guys. My experiences are greatly limited, so take my words today with a grain of salt. Come back to me when I become Treve's age. I'm sure I'll have much more valuable insight by then. To reflect on our future, I think it's important to look back at our past. My past begins with my family's moving from Oklahoma to Texas when I was only 5 years old. I start here mainly because I don't remember anything about my life in Oklahoma. During my elementary school years, I attended an Islamic school in Fort Worth. The school surrounded me with other students who were also the daughters and sons of immigrants. We all came from different backgrounds, but we were united through our similar beliefs. I appreciate the experiences I had in this school, and I credit it with helping me develop pride in my faith during the 21st century, where Islam is seen as oppressive and radical in the non-Muslim world. Coming to Oakridge in 5th grade was an eye-opening experience for me. Unlike my old school, at Oakridge, most of the students have different beliefs than me. There were a lot more white people, and ironically, their names were foreign and strange to me, like Anna Bilta and Riley Sims. And I'm sure my name was foreign to them as well, as Roma Zaidi. Through my interactions with my fellow classmates, I began to gain awareness of the different beliefs and ideologies that were present in our world. Our numerous class discussions and the books we read helped me become conscious of the different struggles people may face as a result of their backgrounds. Thanks to Oakridge, all of us fortunately have had opportunities to learn about each other's backgrounds, as well as other parts of the world, through events like Culture Day and through the speaker series, which brings speakers in to celebrate a culture every month. I would especially like to thank Mrs. Matoyer for helping us arrange these events. With these events, not only do we gain awareness of different ethnicities, but we also learn how to recognize when the rights of others are being abused simply due to incorrect assumptions about their beliefs and their background. So, class of 2021, we should continue to interact with individuals from all cultures and economic backgrounds and learn their perspectives. Their stories will help us become considerate and conscious of their hardships. As said by psychologist Nathaniel Brandon, the first step toward change is awareness. The second step is acceptance. I would like to thank my parents for instilling these values in me from the day I was born. Both my mom and dad would always emphasize the importance of education and in formulating our judgments or beliefs. I would also like to thank my parents for continuously supporting me throughout my academic journey. Baba, I appreciate the late night trips to Brahms and Sonic and the advice you impart on us while we eat ice cream. Mama, I will miss our afternoon lunches at Panera New York Eats. During these lunches, you were always open to listening to me discuss my concerns and complaints about school or life in general. Yumna, thank you for listening to me during my rants and for always being there to cheer me up after a long day. I am proud to be your Baji, and I'll miss you immensely next year in Kansas City. To all of my teachers, thank you for inciting curiosity in me for the specific subject matter during class. I enjoy learning new concepts and seeing their applications in the real world. Many of you have instilled a passion for learning in me, which I hope will continue in the future. Dr. Allama Iqbal, the national and inspirational poet of Pakistan, wrote an Urdu poem which I believe fits our occasion and gives you insight into my own culture. I will be reading 2 lines from the poem. Manzil se aage बढ़कर manzil तलाश कर, मिल जाए तुझको दरिया तो समंदर तलाश कर. The first line encourages you to set your next destination after reaching your goal. The second line illustrates this idea by emphasizing that once you conquer the river, go for the sea. Today, we have accomplished a great milestone in our lives, but this is just the beginning. Thank you so much for your time today, and go for the sea.
Thank you, Roma. At this time, I'd like to welcome Kieran Matthew Barker, this year's valedictorian, to the stage. Kieran was accepted to Carleton College, the University of Texas, Austin, and Trinity University. Kieran will attend Carleton College. At Oakridge, we pride ourselves on a balanced education that emphasizes academics, arts, and athletics. Kieran embodies our mission, and he's been the type of young man who makes the most of all opportunities presented to him. In academics, Kieran has been a stellar student, challenging himself academically by taking all his classes at either the advanced placement or honors level. He is well respected by his teachers, earning numerous most dedicated and most outstanding student awards in intermediate Spanish, honors algebra 2, honors biology, honors introduction to literature, AP English literature, AP statistics, economics, and AP Spanish literature. Kieran has always chosen the most rigorous academic path possible. The Mission Award is given to students who best exemplify our mission statement, and Kieran was chosen by our faculty to receive this award as a freshman. Along with his grades and intelligence, there's a desire to learn more. Kieran is not merely satisfied with great grades. He is a voracious reader. He is aware enough to know that there is always something more to learn, and he is willing to commit his time and effort to expanding his knowledge further and deeper. Kieran has been a member of the Mu Alpha Theta Honor Society and National Honor Society. He served as vice president of the Medical Professions Club, organizing speakers for its members. He was an athletic trainer and track manager. Kieran contributed to plays and musicals as a set builder and audio producer. Truly a student of sound, Kieran has also lended his audio production talents to homecoming, school talent shows, and pep rallies. Please join me in welcoming our valedictorian, son of Chitra Chandrasekharan, I can't tell you how many times I've pronounced that or practiced that, and Dr. Thomas Barker, and brother to 2019 Oakridge alumna Anandi Barker, Kieran Matthew Barker.
Good morning, families, friends, and faculty, both online and in person. And of course, good morning to my class of 2021. So, it's kind of a big deal. Correct me if my math is off here, but I think we've been waiting for this for about forever, give or take a few years. And I certainly don't want this speech to be the thing that keeps us from that, but I think first some thank yous are in order. Thank you to the families of the graduating class who have always labored to give us every opportunity imaginable. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say that without you, none of us would be on this stage today. We all have different stories, but we all carry the same gratitude. And I know I owe a special thanks to my family, but as much as I'd love to embarrass them here, I do fear the revenge, so I'll save it for another time, and I promise I will. Thank you to our administration for seeing to our development over all these years. Much of what you do is hidden from our daily school lives. You arrive early and leave late, you keep us notified of every event, and if you're Miss Emmert, you make the entire school run. We may not express it at times, but we have a great admiration for all you do, and we know all you do is a lot. So please find time to rest and recover. A big thank you to our teachers. Unfortunately, not all of you can make it to graduation in person, but I hope this message reaches you all nonetheless. And to clarify, when I say teachers, that includes you, Trebe. I know you like to say you aren't a teacher, but I can't see how someone who has taught this class so much about what it means to be a good person and who has continually and selflessly given us advice and direction isn't a teacher. We are indebted to you all. We've all had disagreements and frustrations, but the passion and care you have poured into our betterment is undeniable and invaluable. A famous quote comes to mind: "One repays a teacher badly if one always remains nothing but a student." Well, I'm happy to say that today we are beginning to repay that debt. That being said, you'll have to tell us how to repay the rest of it. We're open to suggestions: lunch, gift cards, beverages. I think I just saw Mr. Irons perk up a little bit. But that aside, I can't thank y'all enough for all you've done for us, especially given our present circumstances. And on that note, I find myself at an impasse. Regarding this past year, there is simultaneously too much and nothing to say at all. Any of my classmates, I'm sure, could share a million words about this year, and that's exactly why I can't. There's nothing for me to say because we've all lived it. We don't need anyone to tell us what we already know, that this year was unprecedented, that it was a challenge, or that we hope to return to some lost normalcy. Words are inadequate to spell out our loss. And likewise, I struggle to find words for the future. All bets are off. Of this present moment I am left with, I cannot shake the feeling of hopelessness. Yet it is not a defeated hopelessness, but a redemptive one. Like words, hopes too have become inadequate. No amount of hope will amend daily racial injustice. No amount of hope will undo the damage we have inflicted on our planet, and no amount of hope will bridge the schisms that define our era. If words and hopes have failed us, actions are the only recourse. And in my class, I see an overwhelming willingness and drive to act. School is a largely passive experience. We wait for our turn to talk, we wait for feedback, and we wait for information to be delivered to us. But this class of 2021 has always had a defining, passionate restlessness. In the 11 years that I have gotten to know them, I have never known my classmates to be people who wait for change. I have seen them constantly communicate with our administration. I have seen them create panels and invite guest speakers. I have seen them refuse to seek anything but the truth, no matter how unsightly or uncomfortable it is. This class of 2021 has created communities for everything from culture to medicine. They have designed classes that would have otherwise never existed, and they have forged strong bonds with their teachers. Physics C, here's your shout out. This class has advocated for the theatrical, visual, and musical arts and excelled in every sport offered. We've obviously made some mistakes, but I challenge you to find a group of people who learn from them quicker and grow out of them better. In short, you're gonna miss us. My classmates have been my most impactful teachers. From your actions, I have learned and continue to learn empathy, integrity, tenacity, and camaraderie. The friendships I have formed with you all have given me immeasurable joy and a wealth of fond memories. But now more than ever, I'm reminded of the inadequacy of my words, of their inadequacy to fully capture the impact you have had on me and this community. And for that, I extend one last thank you. Now, I imagine by now, people are getting a little bit of speech fatigue, so let me wrap this up. Jacob, I hope that was sufficiently windbaggish for you. Let's nail college, let's nail whatever the heck comes after, and let's nail the AP Stats test we have on Monday. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Jacob, Nicholas, Roma, and Kieran, and once again, congratulations to all of you. Now, each graduate will be called to the stage individually. They will stand in front of you as we read a little bit about them and their time at the Oakridge School and what their future beholds. Mr. Kellum will hand the diplomas, our head of school, and Mr. Haddock, thank you. Mr. Haddock, our chairman of the Board of Regents, will hand them their class photo. I'd like, that's a little embarrassing. At this time, Paul Acosta. Paul joined the Oakridge School in his freshman year. He's the son of Paul Acosta and Ms. Erica Mogas. Paul participated in both track and soccer during his upper school career. He is quirky, funny, and hates desserts. Paul is an avid gamer, a computer whiz, and kept a Coke every day in Mrs. Bonner's fridge. This fall, Paul plans to study criminal justice at the University of North Texas. Paul Christopher Acosta. Dawson Gray Allen. Dawson entered Oakridge in the 9th grade and is the son of Dr. David and Mrs. Heather Allen. He is a member of the National Honor Society and has earned a spot on the headmaster's list all 4 years of upper school. He earned the award of Most Outstanding Introduction to World Literature and Rhetoric and AP Comparative Government student. Dawson has been a member of varsity soccer, cross country, and track teams. He plans to attend the University of Washington in Seattle, where he will major in sociology. Dawson Gray Allen. James Frederick Anderson III. Jay, an Alpha and Omega, entered the Oakridge School in preschool. He is the son of Jim and Judy Anderson and brother to Oakridge alumna Grace Anderson, class of 2017. At Oakridge, Jay was a member of student council, serving as co-vice president this year, as well as a member of National Honor Society. He earned Most Dedicated Honors Graphic Design Student. Among his many accomplishments, Jay is proudest that he did not have one single disciplinary issue. Thanks, Dad. He also served as president of his church youth group. This fall, Jay will head to the University of Arkansas to study supply chain management. James Frederick Anderson III. I promise that's a one-off. I will not do that for every grad. Jock Marcus Arnondin III. TJ joined the Oakridge School in the 4th grade. He's the son of Barbara Arnondin, Oakridge School class of 1991, and Jock Arnondin, and is our 10th Legacy Medalist. A member of the National Honor Society, TJ is also an AP Scholar with Honor, Senior Class Co-President, and a nominee of the Young Texan Award. At Oakridge, he is a member of powerlifting and tennis teams. He is headed to Texas A&M University this fall, where he plans to study mechanical engineering. Jock Marcus Arnondin III. Aaron K. Arsenault. Aaron entered Oakridge in the 5th grade. He is the son of Mr. Paul and Allison Arsenault. While at Oakridge, Aaron earned the Most Outstanding U.S. History Student. He participated in computer science competitions during his junior year. He was a member of the cross-country, track, and soccer teams during his upper school career. This fall, he's headed to the University of North Texas, where he will be a computer science major. Aaron K. Arsenault. Kirsten Alorn Atkinson. Kirsten is the daughter of Lawrence and Christy Atkinson. She joined the Oakridge School in the 11th grade and has been a vital member of our varsity volleyball team, earning all SPC as a junior and setting the school record in blocks for match and season. At Oakridge, Kirsten was a member of the National Honor Society and the African American Culture Club. Kirsten is committed to play Division I volleyball at Prairie View A&M University this fall, where she plans to study biology. Kirsten Alorn Atkinson. Luke Carter Backman. The son of Michael and Betsy Backman, Luke joined the Oakridge School in the 7th grade. He's been a 4-year member of our varsity basketball team, serving as co-captain. Luke was also a member of Honors A Cappella Choir and Key Club. He has created his own 30-minute podcast and YouTube channel, analyzing the latest sports news. In the fall, Luke will carry on the family tradition of attending Syracuse University and plans to major in journalism and sports broadcasting. Luke Carter Backman. Jasmine Celeste Balderas. Celeste, an Alpha and Omega, is the daughter of Jose and Rosa Balderas. She's a member of the National Honor Society, the Student Council Advisory Board, and was the sophomore class treasurer. A member of the varsity cheer team, Celeste was team captain and earned All-American cheerleader. She was also a member of the soccer team for 2 years. This fall, Celeste will go to Texas Christian University, where she has been admitted directly to their nursing program. Jasmine Celeste Balderas. Jaden Blair Banks. Jaden is the son of Miss Alana Banks. He joined Oakridge in the 8th grade and quickly made a name for himself in our theater program. He has earned 2 Most Outstanding Student Awards in acting and theater production, and was nominated for the Betty Buckley Award for Excellence in Lighting Design for his work in James and the Giant Peach last year. Jaden will head to Belmont University this fall to study theater production design. Jaden Blair Banks. Aviraj Singh Basrai. Aviraj, Avi, entered Oakridge in the 6th grade. He is the son of Mr. Roger Basrai and Dr. Amandeep Basrai. He was a member of the cross-country, soccer, and track teams, earning him the 3-sport award his freshman year. He also earned Most Dedicated Honors Beginning Spanish Student during his freshman year. This fall, Aviraj plans to study biology at Baylor University. Aviraj Singh Basrai. Keeland Christopher Bedford. Keeland is the son of Chris and Gail Bedford and brother to Oakridge alumnus Yates Bedford, class of 2019. He joined Oakridge in the 3rd grade. A member of the National Honor Society, Student Council, and 4-year member of Oakridge's varsity soccer and tennis teams, Keeland has earned 2 MVP awards, varsity soccer defensive player and varsity boys tennis player. He also earned the Most Dedicated Introduction to Literature and Rhetoric Student Award. Keeland plans to attend Baylor University as a provost scholar and study business. Keeland Christopher Bedford. Morgan Alexis Berner. An Alpha and Omega, Morgan joined the Oakridge School in preschool. She's the daughter of Terry and Jim Berner. Morgan performed at Carnegie Hall with her classmates and was a 4-year contributor to the a cappella choir program. A coffee enthusiast and avid reader, Morgan is a former theater student at Dallas Summer Musicals and Theater Arlington. She is an advocate for animals and mental health and has spent most of her summers working with animals. This fall, Morgan will head to New York, majoring in fashion, business, and marketing at Lim College. Morgan Alexis Berner. Rachel Danielle Bigham. Rachel joined Oakridge in the 7th grade. She is the daughter of Dr. Jean and Miss Krista Bigham, a member of the National Honor Society. Rachel has also earned the award of Most Dedicated AP Calculus AB, Honors Statistics, and AP European History student. She has been in 4 fall plays and 4 musicals, her favorites being You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, and The Mask of Beauty and the Beast. She won the Most Outstanding 12th Grade Acting Student Award. She has played softball since the age of 5, winning several tournaments and sharing her skills with the Oakridge softball team all 4 years of upper school. Rachel plans to head to Baylor University as a provost scholar, where she will be a journalism major. Rachel Danielle Bigham. Adam James Brandt. Adam entered Oakridge in kindergarten, making him an alpha and omega. He's the son of Mr. Greg and Mrs. Shelley Brandt, and twin brother to 2021 Oakridge graduate Austin Brandt. While in the upper school, Adam participated in baseball, powerlifting, and football, where he earned the Most Valuable Offensive Lineman Award. Adam will begin his college career studying kinesiology at Texas Tech University. Adam James Brandt. Austin Timothy Brandt. Austin entered Oakridge in kindergarten, making him an alpha and omega. He is also the son of Mr. Greg and Mrs. Shelley Brandt. Austin has been on a sports team, football, soccer, and baseball every season, earning him the 3-sport award every year. In soccer, he earned defensive MVP his freshman and senior years and was team captain. This year, he earned Most Improved Upper School Male Athlete. Austin plans to major in communication and join his twin brother Adam at Texas Tech University this fall. Austin Timothy Brandt. Gavin Rains Brown. Gavin entered Oakridge in 10th grade. He is the son of Peter and Michelle Brown. Gavin has played 3 seasons of basketball, where he won MVP Offensive Player and SPC Northzone. This year, he also added golf to his athletic endeavors. Though he was only at Oakridge for a relatively short period of time, Gavin said he has made lifelong friends here. Gavin's plans are to head to Arkansas this fall to study engineering. Gavin Rains Brown. Anna Catherine Bilta. An Alpha and Omega, Anna is the daughter of Brian Bilta and Sarah Kramer. Anna has been dancing since she was 5 years old and is an open champion and national qualifier in Irish dance. At Oakridge, she's a member of the National Honor Society and served as a marketing intern, creating promotional graphics for the last 2 years. She was also a founding member of Running in Heels, dedicated to the celebration of female leaders. This fall, Anna will attend the University of Texas at Austin, and plans to study business and public relations. Anna Catherine Bilta. David Gage Carlisle. Yeah! Gage is the son of Sean and Kim Carlisle. He joined Oakridge in the 5th grade. Gage was a 4-year member of our varsity baseball team, where the team placed second in SPC North Zone. Over the summers, Gage would volunteer at Oakridge's baseball camp, teaching children the fundamentals of the game. He was also a member of Key Club, volunteering at Rankin Elementary, Boo at the Zoo, and Mission Arlington. Gage will attend Texas Tech University this fall, majoring in business and finance. David Gage Carlisle. Nicholas Azmat Chowdhury. An Alpha and Omega, Nicholas is the son of Fuad and Stephanie Chowdhury, and brother to Oakridge Class of 2020 alumnus, Jacob Chowdhury. He has been a member of the National Honor Society, varsity soccer manager, and a 4-year member in our integrated media program and Pioneer Media Group. 2 of Nicholas's best memories from Oakridge are making friends and surviving calculus. This fall, Nicholas will head to the University of Washington. Nicholas Azmat Chowdhury. Trinity Iman Coakley. Trinity, an Alpha and Omega, is the daughter of Dexter and Nicole Coakley. A National Honor Society member and varsity softball player, Trinity was named All-SPC Player, Offensive Player of the Year, and Gold Glove Award winner. She was also a 4-year member in Oakridge's orchestra, where she earned the Most Dedicated Honors Orchestra Student. She earned the Most Outstanding Honors Forensic Science Award. Trinity will attend Northeastern University as a Dean Scholar this fall to study health sciences and psychology. Trinity Iman Coakley. Lily Grace Dean. Lily is the daughter of Stuart and Elizabeth Dean. She joined the Oakridge School in the 5th grade. In 2020, Lily was second runner-up in the Cinderella Charity Ball, raising over $34,000 to benefit the Boys and Girls Clubs of Arlington. As a junior, she participated in Youth Leadership Arlington. At Oakridge, Lily was the senior yearbook co-editor and varsity golf player, where she earned Most Improved Player this year. She earned the Most Outstanding Honors and Anatomy and Physiology Student Award. Lily will head to the University of Georgia in Athens to study cognitive science. Lily Grace Dean. Brittany Doe. Brittany entered Oakridge in the 7th grade. She's the daughter of Lee Doe and Lily No, and sister to Brian Doe, Oakridge class of 2019. In addition to being a member of the National Honor Society and earning Most Dedicated Honors Environmental Science student, Brittany has been involved in every musical or play. She has designed costumes as well as props and was a makeup artist and stage designer. She was also a performer in some of the plays. Obviously creative and artistic, Brittany also participated in creating 3D sculpture out of book carvings, cardboard, and clay in Mrs. Lane's class. This fall, Brittany will head to Baylor University as a provost scholar to study human resource management. Brittany Doe. Win on Doe. I hope you're there with us, Nick. Nick is the son of Sun Doe and Quo Dam, and brother to Nick Wynn, Oakridge class of 2016. He joined the Oakridge School in the 10th grade. Nick represented Oakridge at the UTA Calculus Bowl, where they placed in the top 10. This year, he earned the Most Dedicated AP Physics C Student Award. He is proud of his accomplishment of being on the headmaster's list all 3 years at Oakridge. Nick was also a member of our soccer team, earning the Most Improved Player Award. This fall, Nick will attend the University of Texas at Arlington to study economics. Win on Doe. Nicole Tawana Dumboka. Nicole's the daughter of Ms. Michelle Tava and Mr. David Dumboka. She joined Oakridge in the 12th grade. A world traveler, Nicole has visited over 12 countries. While living in Canada, she designed and won a custom greeting card competition that was sold at Walmart stores. Nicole is proud to say that she's been on the honor roll consecutively from elementary school through high school. She earned the award for Most Outstanding AP French Language Student. Nicole will head to Austin to attend the University of Texas as a Dell Scholar and plans to double major in French and international relations. Nicole Tawana Dumboka. Madison Lee Dredden. Madison, an Alpha and Omega, is the daughter of Mr. Cliff and Christiane Dredden. In addition to being a member of the National Honor Society, Madison was a member of the Key Club, Yearbook, and Health Occupations Students of America clubs. She was a 4-year member on the varsity cheer squad, where she was team captain, won best jumps and most flexible at Cheer Hawaii, and was selected an All-American cheer in Florida. This fall, she will head to Lubbock to study nursing or pre-med at Texas Tech University. Madison Lee Dredden. James Will Emmert. Will is the son of Wade and Michelle Emmert and brother to Walker, Oakridge class of 2017. He joined Oakridge in the 4th grade. Will has been a TPS MEA All-State Choir member for the last 4 years and joined the TMEA All-State Choir as a senior. He has performed in the Oakridge musicals each year, earning 2 Betty Buckley Award nominations. He earned Most Outstanding 12th Grade Honors Choir Student. Will has been an active leader serving as president of the student body, Key Club, and choir. Will study music education and vocal performance at Southern Methodist University this fall. James Will Emmert. Arad Firzbach. Arad is the son of Mr. Max Firzbach and Dr. Nushin Firzbach, and brother to Oakridge class of 2018 alumnus Nathan Arya Firzbach. Arad is proud of his accomplishments of earning a spot on the headmaster's list all 4 years and being named Most Outstanding Student in AP Calculus AB and Honors Technology and Design. He is a member of Oakridge's varsity soccer and tennis teams, where he was named Most Valuable Varsity Boys Tennis Player. This fall, Arad will study biochemistry at the University of Dallas as a President's Scholar. Arad Firzbach. Rachel Lorraine Fisher. Rachel is the daughter of Larry and Rhonda Fisher. She joined the Oakridge School in the 6th grade. For the last 7 years, Rachel has competitively cheered and tumbled for Spirit of Texas. At Oakridge, she has received the Mission Award, been on the headmaster's list for 4 years, and was named the Most Outstanding Honors French student for the last 3 years. Rachel will attend Southern Methodist University as a distinguished scholar and will study political science. Rachel Lorraine Fisher. Alexander Charles Grieve. Alex, an Alpha and Omega, is the son of Dr. Robert Grieve and Mrs. Lisa Grieve. He's a member of the National Honor Society and winner of Most Dedicated Student in AP Calculus AB and AP Computer Science. He is also a recipient of the Sid Richardson Memorial Scholarship. Alex is also a musician. His band recorded an original album with a professional recording studio. Last summer, he was accepted into NYU's Tandon School of Engineering, where he developed augmented reality programs and created his own narrative-based video game. It's no surprise that Alex plans to double major in computer science and audio engineering. This fall, he will head to Nashville to attend Belmont University. Alexander Charles Grieve. Shivani Anisa Harabai. An Alpha and Omega, Shivani joined Oakridge in preschool. She's the daughter of Shalene and Anita Harabai and brother to Kaylin Harabai, Oakridge class of 2018. A member of National Honor Society and Student Council, Shivani led Pink Out her junior year, raising over $3,000. She also sat on the executive board for our Model UN. She earned the Most Outstanding Student Award in her honors pre-AP Chinese class this year. Shivani will head to Waco to study supply chain management and Chinese at Baylor University. Shivani Anisa Harabai. William Benoit Holloway III. Ben is the son of William and Michelle Holloway, and he joined Oakridge in the 9th grade. An Eagle Scout and member of Order of the Arrow, Ben has spent countless hours giving back to his community. At Oakridge, he's been a 4-year member on our powerlifting team, setting 4 state records. This fall, Ben will attend Furman University in South Carolina, where he plans to study physics. William Benoit Holloway III. Ethan O'Neill Howell. Ethan is the son of Matt and Rhonda Howell. He joined Oakridge in the 8th grade. Ethan has been a valuable member in our Design Tech program, earning a Most Outstanding Honors Tech and Design Thinking and Technology Student Award. He also assisted our theater program this fall, building, transporting, and setting up the play sets. Ethan is an avid motor enthusiast and loves exploring how engines and machines work. He plans to study mechanical engineering at Stephen F. Austin State University. Ethan O'Neill Howell. Joshua Shue. Josh entered Oakridge in the 6th grade. He's the son of Abraham and Pei Fan Shue and brother to Abraham Shue Jr., Oakridge class of 2019. At Oakridge, Joshua was on the powerlifting and track teams. He earned the Most Improved Lifter award his freshman year. He is most happy with his improved Chinese skills and wants to thank Dr. Liao for her efforts. Joshua will study management at the University of Texas, Dallas. Joshua Shue. Audrey Helen Ingram. Audrey joined Oakridge in the 7th grade. She's the daughter of Mr. Stephen and Mrs. Amy Ingram and sister to Emily Ingram, Oakridge class of 2019. In addition to being a member of National Honor Society, Audrey made headmaster's list all 4 years of high school. She earned the Most Dedicated English Literature Student and Most Outstanding Honors Yearbook Student Awards. She is a founding member of the Pioneer Media Group and Yearbook Editor-in-Chief. Audrey plans to double major in applied statistics and art history with a minor in architecture at Syracuse University. Audrey Helen Ingram. Yu Chang Jin. Yu Chang, Daria, is the daughter of Mr. Justin Jin and Miss Kathy Shi. She joined Oakridge in the 9th grade. Daria has been a valuable member of our art department, earning Most Outstanding AP Art Student Award. She also earned Most Outstanding Forensic Science Award and participated in basketball, where she earned a Most Improved Player Award. This fall, Daria will study at the School of the Art Institute of Chicago as a presidential scholar. Yu Cheng Jin. Madison Nia Jones. Madison entered Oakridge as a freshman. She's the daughter of Carla Irving Jones and Tommy Jones. In addition to being a member of the National Honor Society, Madison was on the headmaster's list all throughout high school. She was executive vice co-president of the Student Council and executive secretary of Student Council, and a very funny and talented co-host of this year's talent show. She earned the 3-Sport Award every year for her participation in basketball, track, and field hockey. Madison plans to to attend the University of Texas at Austin after her cap year at UT Arlington, where she is majoring in marketing with a minor in Spanish. Madison Nia Jones. Elia Brian Kaji. Elia is the son of Abraham Kaji and Farah Tashikori. He joined Oakridge in the 7th grade. A National Honor Society member, Elia was also captain of our powerlifting team, where he earned the Most Outstanding Male Lifter Award and was a regional qualifier. He was also on the headmaster's list all 4 years and played in our orchestra. Elia will attend the University of California, Irving, where he plans to study computer science. Elia Brian Kaji. Ananya Kumar. Ananya, an Alpha and Omega, is the daughter of Sanjeev and Kulpreet Kumar. While at Oakridge, Ananya has been a member of the National Honor Society, National Merit Commended Scholar, and first chair viola player in the Oakridge Orchestra, where she earned Most Outstanding 12th Grade Honors Orchestra Student. She's a 4-year member of the varsity swim team, where she earned the position of MVP and team captain and numerous awards. Planning to be a doctor, Ananya has spent over 500 volunteer hours working at a local hospital. This fall, she will head to Ohio to attend Case Western Reserve University as a pre-med biochemistry major. Ananya Kumar. Kate Nu-Hwin Lee. An Alpha and Omega, Kate is the daughter of Joseph and Nikki Lee. At Oakridge, Kate was captain of the varsity swim team, a talented graphic designer, and member of the Pioneer Media Group, where she designed digital media for local businesses and nonprofits, earning Most Outstanding Honors Graphic Design Student. She earned Most Dedicated AP Art Student. She also swims year-round on a club team, where she mentors the younger swimmers and teaches swim lessons. Kate will head to California this fall to study graphic design at Chapman University as a Dean's Scholar. Kate Nu-Hwin Lee. Kang Wong Lee. Kang Wong entered Oakridge in the 9th grade. He's the son of Mr. Huang Lee and Mrs. Tao Pham, and brother to Oakridge graduate Mark Min Lee, class of 2020. While at Oakridge, Kenny was on the tennis and soccer teams. In soccer, he earned Most Valuable Player both sophomore and junior years. During his freshman year, Kenny earned the Most Dedicated Geometry Student and Most Outstanding Biology and Beginning Spanish Student. Kenny will leave Vietnam this summer and travel back to Texas to attend the University of Texas at Arlington, where he plans to study business real estate. Kang Wong Lee. Joshua Gary Levitz. Josh joined the Oakridge School in the 5th grade. He's the son of Michael Levitz and Alicia Leanne Levitz. During his high school career, he spent 3 years as Big Al, the Oakridge mascot, earning multiple UCA awards. He played 4 years of baseball and several years of powerlifting. Outside of Oakridge, Josh performs in the School of Rock band, playing various genres of music in different venues. This fall, he will major in history at Texas Tech University. Joshua Gary Levitz. Meshwan Lee. Meshwan May Lee is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Gang Lee. She joined the Oakridge School in the 8th grade and has been a wonderful addition to our community. May has volunteered countless hours at Six Stones, greeting visitors, event prep, and organizing food drives. May has been a staple in our fine arts department. May will attend the University of the Arts, London, this fall. Meshwan Lee. Zhenshuan Lian. Zhenshuan Cameron Lian is the son of Shangwei Lian and Mrs. Kishua Su. He joined Oakridge as a sophomore and quickly became an active member in our upper school. He participated in the cross-country and track teams and was a member of Oakridge's Mu Alpha Theta Math Honor Society. Outside of Oakridge, Cameron was a project leader designing a walking cane with object detection sensors. He also won an award for his group project in the PAMF Youth Nutrition Program of Sutter Health at Stanford Anesthesia Summer Internship. This fall, Cameron will attend Grinnell College in Iowa to study biochemistry. Zhenshuan Lian. Kenai Olivia Ray Lupton. Kenai joined the Oakridge School in her 7th grade year. She's the daughter of Max and Darcy Lupton, a member of the National Honor Society. Kenai was also involved in the National Youth Leadership Forum for Medicine and Healthcare. She received the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Award, Most Outstanding Honors Statistics Student, and Most Outstanding Introduction to World Literature and Rhetoric Student. She earned Most Dedicated 12th Grade Honors Technical Theater Student. In addition to playing on the golf team, Kenai spent time behind the stage as a stage manager for several of the Oakridge musicals and fall plays. This fall, she will head west to Lubbock to begin working on her psychology degree at Texas Tech University as a presidential scholar. Kenai Olivia Ray Lupton. Raneem Hussein Marouk. Raneem joined the Oakridge School in the 3rd grade. She's the daughter of Sam and Rania Marouk and sister to alumnus Zaid Marouk, class of 2016. In addition to being a member of the National Honor Society, Raneem is a member of the Palestinian Action Committee of Texas and the Arab American Culture Society. She was choir vice president and a member of the TPS MEA mixed choir. She was captain of the field hockey and soccer teams and played softball for 3 years, earning her the 3-sport award every year of upper school. Raneem plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin after her cap year at UT Arlington, where she is majoring in political science on a pre-law track. Raneem Hussein Marouk. Grace Elizabeth McFall. An Alpha and Omega, Grace is the daughter of Lisa and Jeff McFall. She has been an active member of our community, participating in powerlifting, the science club, and choir since the 5th grade. Grace has volunteered over 100 hours and works at Lazy Dog as a hostess. Her favorite part of the job is seeing the dogs. Grace will attend the University of Arizona to study biology, and she hopes to work with animals one day. Grace Elizabeth McFall. Ethan Wellborn McLean. Ethan McLean is the son of Roderick and Kathy McLean and brother to Olivia, Oakridge alumna, class of 2019. He joined the Oakridge School in the 5th grade. Ethan, an NHS member, is co-founder and vice president of the African American Culture Club and successfully launched Oakridge's first Black History Month program. He participated in 14 sports seasons as a member of our cross-country, football, track, wrestling, and basketball teams. This fall, Ethan plans to study chemical engineering at North Carolina A&T State University as a Cheatham White and Fossey Scholar. Ethan Wellborn McLean. Emily Lynn Meadows. Emily, an Alpha and Omega, is the daughter of Sean and Jenny Meadows and brother to Oakridge alumnus Jacob, class of 2018. She earned the Most Outstanding Honors Pre-AP Chinese Student Award. Emily has played 3 sports every year of upper school, earning a 12-season sport award and Most Valuable Upper School Athlete Award. A National Honor Society member, captain of the girls' basketball and volleyball teams, and varsity track runner, she has been an active and involved member of our community. This year, Emily was named College Board's National Indigenous Scholar. This fall, Emily will attend Baylor University as a President's Scholar to study biochemistry. Emily Lynn Meadows. Jace Michael Mitchamore. Jace entered Oakridge in the 5th grade. He's the son of Holly Mitchmore and Chad Rounsevall. He participated in 9 sports in upper school. He has completed over 800 community service hours. His favorite memory is when the varsity basketball team won SPC this year. Jace plans to study business at the University of Arkansas this fall. Jace Michael Mitchemore. Quentin Miles Monette. Quentin is the son of Ernest and Michelle Monette. He joined Oakridge in the 11th grade and quickly became a valuable member of our varsity boys basketball team, where they were 2021 SPC North Zone basketball champions. Quentin has given his time volunteering at Advantage Sports Complex, compiling and organizing game stat sheets. Quentin plans to study athletic training at Louisiana State University this fall. Quentin Miles Monette. Joshua Robert Morton. An Alpha and Omega, Josh is the son of Doctors Tim and Becky Morton. A National Honor Society member and integral member of our theater program, Josh was a nominee for the Betty Buckley Award for Excellence in Sound Design and named the most outstanding theater student. This year, Josh was named College Board's National Hispanic Scholar and an AP Scholar with distinction. He earned Most Dedicated AP Comparative Government Student Award. Josh will head to Scotland to attend the University of St. Andrews. Joshua Robert Morton. Bao Jia No. Belinda is the daughter of Tuan Nguyen No and Mrs. Xuan Vu, and she joined Oakridge in the 8th grade. Belinda is a member of the Mu Alpha Theta and National Honor Society. She was a finalist in the 2020 UTA Calculus Bowl. A 3-year contributor to the Integrated Media Program, Belinda designed the illustrations for Mrs. Pavlicek's children's book. This fall, Belinda will attend Boston University to study finance. Bao Jia No. We men win. Wei is the son of Mr. Han Nguyen and Mrs. Tran Ha Tran. He joined the Oakridge School in the 11th grade and was a member of our JV soccer and cross-country teams, where he earned the 100-Mile Club Award. Wei plans to study graphic design at the University of North Texas this fall. We men win. Mai Vo Tao Nguyen. Mai Vo Tao Jane entered Oakridge as a senior. She's the daughter of Mr. Son Nguyen and Mrs. Chi Vo. A virtual learner, Jane was not able to participate in our on-campus activities. In Vietnam, she won the city-level photography competition and was the ambassador of a fundraising for COVID-19 during the summer of 2020. This fall, Jane will head to Australia to study hospitality management at the International College of Management, Sydney. Mai Vo Tao Nguyen. Peter Jacidio Novak. PJ is an Alpha and Omega and is the son of Peter and Angela Novak and brother to alumna Katie Novak, class of 2017. In addition to being a member of the National Honor Society, PJ is a National Merit Commended Scholar. He was on the headmaster's list all 4 years, vice president of the senior class, and a 4-year student council member. He earned Most Outstanding Honors Cinematography Student. He participated in the Texas High School Aerospace Scholars Program with NASA, completing an academic class and a virtual summer program. A 12-sport athletic award winner, he participated in football, baseball, and soccer. He won the 12th grade Male Athletic Department Award. This fall, PJ will move to Indiana to attend Purdue University, where he plans to major in aerospace engineering. Peter Jasidio Novak. Ritas Petritis. Ritas entered the Oakridge School in the 7th grade. He's the son of Mr. Ramos and Miss Retta Petritis. A member of the National Honor Society, Ritas was also on the headmaster's list all 4 years. Freshman year, Ritas earned MVP and the position of team captain on the varsity cross-country team. Ritas' passion, though, is basketball, where he earned MVP every year, SPC honorable mention, and all-time leading scorer at Oakridge with over 2,000 points. He earned first-team All-State and a full scholarship to play basketball at the Air Force Academy. This fall, Ritas will move to Colorado to join the Air Force with a major in business management. Ritas Petritis. Marissa Bernice Pettigrew. Marissa, an Alpha and Omega, is the daughter of Robbie and Chastity Pettigrew and sister to alumna Trinity Pettigrew, class of 2015. Marissa was on the cheerleading squad her freshman year and soccer for all 4 years. She is most proud of making a 96 on her stats test in Mrs. Knott's class. This fall, Marissa will head to Decatur, Illinois to study digital media marketing at Millikan University. Marissa Bernice Pettigrew. Victoria Isabel Flanzer. Victoria, an Alpha and Omega, is the daughter of Dr. Joseph and Gia Flanzer. She joined Oakridge in kindergarten. At Oakridge, Victoria was a member of the golf team, a 4-year contributor to the visual arts program, and an integral participant in the school musical for 4 years. Her artwork was picked for the fall card this year. She is most proud, though, of passing one of Mrs. Knott's statistics tests. She plans to study biology at Adelphi University in Garden City, New York. Victoria Isabel Flanzer. Gabriela Grace Toparlik Potter. Gracie is the daughter of Megan Potter and Richard Toparlik. She joined Oakridge in the 9th grade and quickly became a vital member of our theater program. She has been a cast member in all of our fall plays and spring musicals. This year, she earned Most Dedicated Anatomy and Physiology student, 12th grade Honors Acting student, and 12th grade Honors Choir student. Outside of Oakridge, Gabriella is a riding instructor at Golden Gates Equine Therapy and volunteers at All-Star Bar teaching children and adults the basics of riding a horse. Gabriella plans to study psychology at Birmingham Southern College in Alabama. Gabriella Grace Toparlik Potter. Aiden Thomas Rodriguez. Aiden, an Alpha Omega, is the son of Laura Abel, Andrew Bell, and the late Daryl Rodriguez. He is brother to Oakridge alumnus Kirsten Rodriguez, class of 2012. A member of the National Honor Society, Aiden was also a member of the All-State Choir. He earned the 2021 Choir Directors Award. He was a 4-year member of the varsity wrestling team and spent 3 of those years as team captain. A 4-year player on the football team, with 2 of those years as captain of the team. He has earned the 12-season Sport Award for his contributions. This fall, Aiden will head to Southwestern University as a Seraphim Scholar to study music and be a player on the football team. Aiden Thomas Rodriguez. Seth Wilson Rogers. Entering Oakridge in the 7th grade, Seth is the son of Mark and Kathy Jo Rogers. He's a member of the National Honor Society and earned Most Dedicated Honors Cinematography student. Seth participated in 3 sports each year and earned several awards. However, he is most proud of his relationships with unforgettable coaches and teammates, being undefeated in Mario Kart and feeding Treeb's lunchroom with the help of his mom. He's grateful for God's provision and guidance. This August, Seth will be moving to Searcy, Arkansas to attend Harding University, where he plans to study business. Seth Wilson Rogers. Kennedy Zaid Russell. Kennedy is the daughter of Mr. Roderick and Dr. Nikita Russell, and sister to Oakridge alumna Madison, class of 2017. While at Oakridge, Kennedy was varsity cheer captain, senior class secretary, a member of the Key Club, and National Honor Society. She also served as secretary and president of Jack and Jill of America Incorporated. She earned the Most Dedicated AP French Language student, Most Outstanding Anatomy and Physiology Student Awards. Awarded the Crossland, Davis, and JMC scholarships, Kennedy will head to Birmingham, Alabama to attend Samford University and plans to study mass communications with a concentration in public relations and a minor in French. Kennedy Zaid Russell. Michelle Olamide Binoy Salako. Michelle entered Oakridge as a freshman. She's the daughter of Defola Keegum and Mr. Michael Salako, and sister to alumna Taryn, class of 2020. A member of the National Honor Society, Michelle is also president and founder of the African American Culture Club and Key Club editor. This year, she earned the Most Dedicated Intermediate French Student Award. She participated in basketball, track, and field hockey. Her senior year, she added powerlifting to her list of athletic activities. Michelle will move to Boston next year to study biology at Northeastern University. Michelle Olamide Binoy Salako. Faisal Falah Salah. Faisal is the son of Mr. Falah and Mrs. Suha Salah. He joined Oakridge in the 11th grade and quickly became involved in our varsity soccer program and Key Club. He participated in our theater tech program, building sets, designing lighting, and supporting our theater productions. Faisal plans to study business at the University of Mississippi this fall. Faisal Falah Salah. Layla Salah. Layla joined Oakridge as an 8th grader. She's the daughter of Christy Salah and Mo Salah. During upper school, Layla contributed to our athletic program by running track every year and playing on the volleyball team. She's been an integral part of the theater department by being stage manager for plays and musicals. Outside of Oakridge, Layla has been ice skating for 12 years and has been the captain of her team for 4 years. She plans to move to Florida this fall to attend Eckerd College on the pre-med track. Layla Salah. Hannah Nicole Shabazi. Hannah is an Alpha Omega and the daughter of Mr. Shahrar Shabazi and Mrs. Homaira Rahai. She's the yearbook editor, model UN officer, and member of the National Honor Society. She has participated in both volleyball and golf. She's a student advocate and organizer for social justice in DFW. Hannah will make Boston her home this fall with plans to study psychology at Boston University. Hannah Nicole Shabazi. Alexander James Sharp. Alex entered Oakridge as a sophomore and is the son of Miss Julie James and Mr. Kerry Sharp. He founded a nonprofit organization, Native Initiatives, to help build awareness of Native American and environmental issues across the nation. As a varsity wrestler, Alex advanced to the state championships each year. Awarded the Peak Scholarship at the University of Colorado in Colorado Springs, Alex will study environmental science there this fall. Alexander James Sharp. Riley Anella Sims. Riley, an Alpha and Omega, is the daughter of Scott and Teresa Sims, and sister to alumnus John Philip Sims, class of 2018. Her achievements at Oakridge include being a member of the National Honor Society and a National Merit Commended Scholar. She earned Pioneer Media Group Most Dedicated Student Award. Riley was a 4-year member of varsity softball and a 3-year member of the varsity powerlifting team, where she served as captain her senior year. She has earned the 12-season Sport Award for her contributions to our athletic program and the 12th grade Female Athletic Department Award. She spent part of her summer in Georgia participating in the Rising Star program at Savannah College of Art and Design. This fall, she heads back to SCAD campus, where she will major in illustration. Riley Anella Sims. Justin Nathaniel Smith. Justin Smith entered Oakridge as a sophomore. The son of Calvin and Karen Smith, he is a National African American Scholar, awarded full tuition scholarships at multiple colleges and universities. Justin has served our community with 300+ hours, while also contributing extensively to Oakridge athletics as a varsity football cornerback, varsity basketball point guard, and varsity track and field sprinter. This fall, he will attend Claflin University in Orangeburg, South Carolina, as a presidential scholar, where he will study business management. Justin Nathaniel Smith. Andrew Charles Sullivan. Andrew, an Alpha and Omega, is the son of Janine McGill and Chuck and Kim Sullivan. While at Oakridge, Andrew participated in cross country, track, and soccer, earning him the 3-Sport Award 2 years in a row. He also won the Male Athletic Department Award at the end of his freshman year. He and 3 teammates hold the school record for the 4x100 from Andrew's freshman year. Andrew's plans include going to St. Petersburg, Florida, where he will major in business at Eckerd College as a Dean's Scholar. Andrew Charles Sullivan. Dominic George Vago. Nick entered Oakridge in the 7th grade. He's the son of Mr. and Mrs. Brian Vago. A 4-year contributor to the Technology and Design Thinking program, Nick has also spent 2 years working in technical theater. The ultimate fan, Nick was commonly found at athletic events cheering for and supporting his classmates. With a servant heart and empathy, Nick has dedicated numerous hours volunteering at the community storehouse, working in the resale store, stocking shelves, and sorting donations. He plans to major in business at the University of Arkansas. Dominic George Vago. David Anthony Villarreal. David entered Oakridge as a junior. He's the son of TJ and Maricela Villarreal. A member of the National Honor Society, David has made the headmaster's list both years at Oakridge. He earned the Most Dedicated AP Biology Student and Most Outstanding Honors Pre-AP Spanish Award. With a passion for nature and its preservation, David founded the North Texas Aquatic Conservancy and spent many hours cleaning up local aquatic ecosystems and attempting to restore them. He plans to study accounting at Texas Christian University, where he received the Dean's Scholarship. David Anthony Villarreal. Isabella Casatari Wise. Bella entered Oakridge beginning in her junior year. She's the daughter of Dr. Roberto Wise and Dr. Amelia Wise. She's a member of the National Honor Society. Her contributions to our athletic program include participation on the varsity volleyball, tennis, and soccer teams. She was the tennis captain and MVP her senior year. She has the second highest number of community service hours in her class, serving the majority of her time at Campfire's Camp El Tesoro. Bella plans to study sociology at the University of Pittsburgh next year. Isabella Casatari Wise. Sydney B. Wellborn Houston. Sydney joined the Oakridge School as a freshman, and she is the daughter of Miss Kelly Wellborn. A member of the National Honor Society, Sydney has led Key Club as its vice president. She earned the Pioneer Media Group Most Outstanding Student Award. She served as captain of the varsity field hockey team for both her junior and senior years. Sydney has been recognized as a Bank of America Student Leader Internship recipient. This fall, she will study business marketing with a minor in psychology at North Carolina A&T State University. Sydney B. Wellborn, Houston. Olivia Lee White. The daughter of Dean and Missy White, Olivia is an Alpha and Omega. She came to Oakridge for preschool, joining older brother and now alumnus Elliot White, class of 2019. She earned Most Dedicated Honors Yearbook Student. Olivia has earned Most Valuable Player and Most Improved Player accolades for her work on our varsity tennis team and Most Valuable Cross Country Runner. She was also named Most Dedicated Spanish Student and a member of the National Honor Society. This fall, Olivia will be a nursing student at Belmont University. Olivia White. Tatum Irene Williams. Tatum joined the Oakridge School in the 11th grade. She's the daughter of Greg and Tammy Williams. In addition to being a member of the National Honor Society, Tatum has earned the Most Dedicated Student in her 3D art class. She is an integral part of the volleyball and softball teams, where she has earned awards in both sports. In softball, she earned the Most Valuable Varsity Player and Defensive Player of the Year. Tatum's plans include attending the University of Oklahoma as a legacy scholar to major in psychology. Tatum Irene Williams. Mackenzie Sky Yentes. Mackenzie attended Oakridge at the Early Childhood Center and returned as a freshman. She is the daughter of Erica Yentes and the late Heath Yentes. Mackenzie is a member of the National Honor Society, an executive member of Key Club, and part of Student Council. Her contributions to our athletic department include playing soccer, where she served as captain her senior year. She was the director of marketing for our yearbook. This fall, Mackenzie will leave the United States to attend the American International University in London and study business management. Mackenzie Sky Yentes. That is 81. Let's give all 81 a big round of applause.
What a great morning that's turned into a great afternoon. Would you give Mr. Anderson a round of applause for doing a great job today? Is Mackenzie back in the room, Miss Matoyer? We need to wait for her. Okay. I don't mean to embarrass her. Here she comes. Hey, Mackenzie. All right. Come on back. Will the class of 2021 please stand? As head of school, I confer upon each of you the diploma of the Oakridge School, with all of its rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations. You may now move your tassels to the left. You are now officially the alumni class of 21 of the Oakridge School, and on behalf of the faculty and staff, I offer you our sincere congratulations. Thank you.
At this time, we ask that all who are able and as you feel comfortable to stand and join the newest alumni of the Oakridge School in the singing of their alma mater. And in the spirit of grit and perseverance that this class has embodied throughout their career, but particularly this year, we will be singing the alma mater a cappella. So, all current, graduating, and alumni choir that I saw slip in here, we would like you to sing loud and proud if we can, please. The Oakridge School, our alma mater grand, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, with knowledge strong and free. From far and wide, dear Oakridge School, will sing fair fame to thee. Long may we sing
honor we bring. The Oakridge School will sing our praise of thee. The Oakridge School will sing our praise of thee.
Thank you, Mr. Stewart. If you'd be seated for just one more minute. We would like to take, before you take off and take your pictures, we would like to take just a minute to ask all other members, not the class of 2021, but all the siblings and friends, members of our Alumni Association. If you graduated from Oakridge, would you please stand so that we can recognize our other alumni? That is a great group. As you head out today, we want to make a few announcement reminders. Number one, if you valet parked to get your discount, please tell them Oakridge. That's easy to remember. Also, if you have a National Honor Society stole, please leave that here. Take your pictures here and then leave that here. We need those for next year. You may keep your Alpha and Omega cords if you have those. And one final thank you from our faculty and our staff and our board. Parents, thank you for sharing your children with us. Grandparents, thank you for all your support. And we hope you have a fabulous day celebrating. Take care.